Hey, yo, what's going on? Viewers of the tube, it's your boy Tyler, and welcome to the crypto channel that's bringing you that useful content that can be used to open the can of worms into the utility of cryptocurrency. You know the drill, it's time for Chico Crypto. If you're a fan of this channel, you know I am a big fan of DeFi, or decentralized finance. I talk about it very often, and DeFi cryptos make up a significant portion of my portfolio. Dai is a critical piece of DeFi as it stands, because right now it's the only decentralized stablecoin in existence. The utility of Dai is outstanding, and that is what I want to dig into today: how to use Dai to unlock the wealth earning potential of decentralized finance. The first thing you will need to do is get yourself some Dai, and there are many ways to get some: buying it off a supported exchange, creating a collateralized debt position with MakerDAO, which I have a tutorial video for in the description, or you can even get some free Dai from Coinbase through Coinbase Earn, $20 worth. The link for that is also in the description. Since this is a DeFi video and I haven't shown this before, I'm going to be getting my Dai through another DeFi infrastructure piece utilizing MyEtherWallet and a Kyber network swap. Now, I'm going to be interacting with MyEtherWallet and Kyber with a Ledger hardware wallet for the utmost security. I highly recommend getting a Ledger if you don't have one. I have a purchase link in the description, but it isn't a requirement to utilize DeFi, just a really good idea. Once in MyEtherWallet and you have some funds to swap, in my case Ethereum, you just click on swap. Then in the swap section, we will be going from Ethereum to Dai, so we need to change the Dai in the to section. As you can see, using Kyber for the swap gets us over 210 Dai, which was pretty much the going rate for Ethereum at the time, and much better than using Changelly. We then need to put in the address where the Dai are being deposited to. Since it's our account, we just copy our address and paste it into the to address section. Then scroll down and click continue. Next is a confirmation screen, and if you're on a Ledger, you will have to click confirm on there first. Once confirmed and the details look okay, click confirm and send, and the transaction should go through. You can check the status of it on etherscan.io, but it should take less than a minute and the Dai will be in your wallet. Now that we have some Dai, it's time to start putting this Dai to work with the DeFi tools and smart contracts to grow the value of it. The first and most popular tool for letting your Dai work for you is through Compound. Compound is an open source autonomous protocol that runs 24/7, allowing the borrowing and lending of Ethereum and ERC20 based tokens, including Dai. This is the most decentralized borrowing and lending platform, as it is entirely managed by smart contracts deployed on Ethereum. Now, there are multiple ways to interact with Compound. You can directly interact with it through the Compound built interface, or you can use some of the other tools, like Zerion, directly through the Coinbase mobile wallet, or even through the advanced Instadap. But we will be using DeFi Saver, as I really like the interface and simplicity of it. Going to DeFi Saver, it automatically connects to a Ledger. The details for Dai on Compound are automatically shown, including your Compound supplies, if any, as well as the supply rate, as well as the borrow rate. Right now, the interest you earn is at 15.16% per year for supplying Dai, and the borrow rate is 18.58% per year if you need a loan. Let's now supply some Dai. We will supply 100 out of our max 211.13. Just click supply and the transaction is sent to the smart contract. If using a Ledger like myself, you need to confirm on that. Wait for the transaction to be confirmed by the Ethereum network, and then boom, it's done. You may need to refresh the page for it to show up, but don't worry, it will. As we can see, the 100 Dai is supplied, and you can see the interest so far. There is also your interest estimate. For supplying 100 Dai to Compound, I am earning 29 cents a week, or $1.27 a month, or $16.37 per year. Of course, with the more Dai you have, the more interest you can earn. But the fact of the matter is we can bypass a bank and earn a healthy interest on our wealth, and that is downright revolutionary. Now with Compound, your funds are free to withdraw at any time back to yourself. Pretty much the same thing as supplying. Enter the amount, click withdraw, confirm on your Ledger if using one, then wait for the transaction to be accepted. Refresh the page if needed, and then boom, the Dai is back in your account. Now, tell me what is better, holding dollars in a bank which literally does and earns you nothing while the bank reaps all the rewards, or holding Dai and utilizing Compound to put your wealth to work like it should be allowed to do. Imagine if you had 100,000 Dai or even 500,000 Dai and the amount of interest you could be earning. You could literally live off the interest alone. Now, I know there may be some people who argue, but the bank insures those dollars while there is no protection with Compound. Well, that is true, as there could be an unknown flaw in the smart contract which gets exploited, but it has been audited by multiple firms and it is very unlikely at this moment, but it's still possible. So for those of you putting larger amounts into Dai, there is insurance for smart contract bugs through Nexus Mutual, an Ethereum-based alternative to insurance companies. And if we check out getting a quote for Compound, you just need to put in the smart contract address you're insuring against. In our case, Compound. They have a nice shortcut for it by typing in compoundv2.nexusmutual.eth, and it will bring up the address. Then you put in the amount you want covered, in our case just $100 or 100 Dai, and then the time frame for coverage. We will put in a year or 365 days. Let's see what insurance would cost us. Just 1.29 Dai or $1.29 for the entire year, which means about 1.3%. Thus, if you need to insure with Nexus Mutual, you would still be earning nearly 14% per year through Compound, and you would have the peace of mind knowing that your Dai and wealth is about as safe as it gets. The final thing I would like to show off which Dai can do is utilizing a new pooled contract feature. The first DeFi project utilizing this is called Pooled Together, and the web interface can be found at pooledtogether.us. Basically, this is a no-loss lottery with a 100% chance of you getting your money back. You buy tickets with Dai, and those Dai are deposited to a smart contract address, which initiates a Compound contract and starts earning interest. Once the pool timeline is complete, the interest that was accumulated is distributed to a random winner, while the Dai which was pooled can be withdrawn after the pool is complete and the winner is chosen. Basically like a risk-free lottery driven by smart contracts and utilizing Compound supply interest as the prize. I bought 4 tickets and have a 0.37 chance of winning, an estimated 142 Dai prize for locking up 80 Dai, which I will get back. This is the kind of stuff that is going to revolutionize every aspect of our lives, and the new Pooled Dai contract could have many implications. They are already building a charity fund where the Pooled Dai interest is automatically given to a charity, but there are so many other things that can be built. How about paying for Netflix subscriptions or Xbox Live by locking up and pooling Dai while not actually spending any money? How about supporting content creators like myself by doing the same thing? The possibilities are limitless. Well, viewers, this was just an intro into the world of DeFi. There are so many other projects and applications being built that I'm sure another video going through those won't be far down the road. DeFi is going to radically change this world, and literally, we are on the ground floor. Cheers, viewers. I'll see you next time.